I'm Ashton Addison from Blockwest Capital for Investment Pitch Media, and today on the Crypto Coin Show we have Bart Bodallo, CEO and co-founder of Zignaly. Bart, welcome to the show, and thank you for taking the time.
Thank you for having me here, Ashton. Nice to be here.
Likewise. Let's dive into the world of profit sharing, decentralized hedge funds, finding other strategies and ways to profit and make money in cryptocurrency. I'd love to kick off the conversation by just hearing about the technology that you and your team have built at Zignaly and how you're looking to bring more value to those who are trading cryptocurrency.
Sure. So a little bit background. We didn't start as a profit sharing platform or as an investment platform. We started as a trading, social trading platform. And at the beginning, you just could use the platform to automatize your signals. Mostly with TradingView, you configure your indicators, and whenever something happens, it's going to send a signal, and we are going to convert the signal in a strategy. This was a good starting, and we detected that we would have something between hands, but we also detected that it wasn't the right product for us. So quickly we pivoted. We implemented copy trading, and everybody knows what is copy trading. Everybody do copy trading, but it wasn't perfect for us. It wasn't perfect for our users. With copy trading, and even more in crypto, you have the split problem, right? The trader is going to get into the trade, and then the followers are going to get into the trade after the trader. So the difference with the entry point and between the trader and the followers is going to be good enough, so the results are not the same. So again, with this in mind, how we can fix this, we came with the solution of profit sharing. With profit sharing, we fix all these problems, and it works like a hedge fund. Everybody put the money in one single account, and the trader manages this account in behalf of everybody. So it doesn't matter when you enter, how small is your amount or anything, your results are going to be 100% identical to the trader and everybody, based in the proportion of the contribution to the pooled account. So this is a quick history of Zignaly.
That's great, Bart, and thanks for the intro. And you're right, it's something that people don't often think about when they're trying to do copy trading or they're reading signals on a group chat about somebody who's sort of leading the investment. Often when they make a call of, hey, this is what I'm buying, if you guys want to copy me, they've already bought a stack load and they probably have their sell orders in. And exactly. Instead of working on the same team as that person, they're almost, in some cases, they're selling it to you.
Exactly.
So to have everybody starting in the same pool and at the same time, it really does bring people to the same team. So that's great to hear. Now, I'm curious on the person who is creating the strategy or creating the fund. How does that work? And are there any qualifications and who can start a pool for profit sharing?
Sure. So again, a little bit of history. Before starting with Zignaly, I tried to create my own bot. I know nothing about trading or investment or anything. So as you can imagine, the bot was not good at all. So I saw that there was a lot of Telegram groups that they send you signals, buy now, buy later, sell. But I said, hey, why do we need to do this manually? So we create the first version of Zignaly to automatize this, and then we move to copy trading. But what is clear is that I'm not a trader. So we have trader in the team. We have people with a lot of experience. One of the co-founders is a top trader, but we don't think that creating the strategies or creating the bot is our business. Our business is to facilitate the platform for everybody to participate. So we are an open platform. Anyone from any part of the world can come and they can create a strategy. We have 13 requirements if you want to make your service public. We ask you to put 13 amount of money in your own strategy, because if you don't trust in your strategy, you cannot ask the people to trust, right? We ask a 30 amount of time of track record, so we can see that your strategy is not too risky. We make a small filter. In next version, what we also want to add is a feedback rating system, so the users can rate these services, because we say that we are a social investment platform, and for example, with Amazon, you don't need to know the technical specification of a TV to get a good TV, right? You go to Amazon, you look for TV, you sort by rate, and you can see that if there is 50,000 people who rate 5 stars here, this TV has to be okay. So we want to achieve something. You don't need to, because we do this for people who not necessarily know about investment or trading or cryptocurrencies. So you can have this reference in the community that can help you to make the right choice. So we don't do the strategies. We are an open door for anybody who can publish the strategy in the marketplace.
That's good to hear. And how have some of the strategies been doing, in this kind of market conditions? Because I felt like in 2021, you could really have any strategy, and because the market is rising, everything seems to go up and it's hard to lose. When it's a bear market, a lot less strategies are actually winning.
Exactly.
So is there a leaderboard, or are there strategies on Zignaly that are doing really well and still beating out the market?
We can talk a little bit later about the transparency, but it's something very, very important for us. So since the beginning, since you start a service in Zignaly, your track record is going to be stored. And we are going to show as far as you are public. Okay, there is some other service that they want to remain private, because they have their own customers. This is something that you can do in Zignaly. But for those who are public, or for those who have been private but want to become public, your track record is going to be there from the beginning, from day one. And if that at the beginning happened that people started different strategy and they only publish the one that is working, right? It's super easy. You can use a huge leverage, put a small position size, and one of them is going to work. Now this doesn't work from a long time. This doesn't work anymore. We are going to review not only the service that you are trying to publish, but all of them. And we are going to check this track record. This track record, as it is going to be shown to the people. You can go to the marketplace. Zignaly has almost 5 years, but profit sharing has only 1.5 years. But since day one, you can check the track record of the trader. And we have people from November of, I think it was 2020, when we launched profit sharing, that they have been getting consistent return since day one. Maybe in the bull market they do more, in the flat market they do less, in the bear market they kind of do again because they like movement. But you can see these things, and you can go to the marketplace and you can see that there is always people who are able to make profit in any market condition. So what we not recommend, because we don't recommend, but what I do is I try to follow different strategies, because always something can happen. So if you are diversifying, there is less risk for you to lose.
Definitely, diversification helps mitigate risk.
Exactly.
And I'm curious on some of the other risks involved, as opposed to just day trading yourself or more long-term investing. With profit sharing, I understand you have to move money to others, or at least into a pool, and sometime in traditional hedge funds, at least, it's hard to pull it out. So can you talk about some of the risks involved with profit sharing? Is there also profit loss? And you hold on to your funds? How does that work?
Yes, absolutely. So one characteristic about profit sharing that we don't mention, and is the source of the name, is that we don't allow the trader to charge a monthly or yearly subscription. We think that if your strategy is working, you are going to get more money if you get a piece of the profit that you are making to the user. So everybody can charge whatever you want, 5%, 10%, even 60%. I have seen a success fee of 60%. The guys say, I'm this good. If you want to follow me, this is what you have. But anyone can do it. But you're going to get money only when you make profit for your followers. Okay? If you earn today and you lose tomorrow, you need to recover. We work with high watermark, so you need to recover what you have lost in order to get money again from your followers. Right now, in the current version that we have, it's true that if you want to disconnect and you have a long-term trader, it's difficult because we require that all the trading activity in which you are participating is closed. We are launching a new version. It's already beta testing, and we already have users and traders working with that. You have two versions. One of them that you can request your withdrawal. If the trader is going to be notified, he can liberate funds for you, so you can liberate. Or there is another version that you say, I want my money right now, and you get your money right now. There is a small penalty, like in all the hedge funds. But if you want, for whatever reason, you need it, you think that the market is going to crash, whatever, you can get your money in that specific moment.
Yeah, that's good to know. Anything's better than the hedge funds calling them in weeks to get your funds back, or using banks. But it's great to hear that there's options for getting it back quickly if you need it, or taking time for that. And you mentioned there about the beta and the next versions, and you also mentioned that this has been going on for 5 years with 1.5 years on the profit sharing, and that's quite a long time in crypto since the last cycle. I'm curious to go onto the platform and check how some of these funds have been performing over the last 5 years, because it's really, I find the smartest blockchain investors are looking at minimum 5-year sort of investment horizons, or 10 plus, although there's a lot of day trading going on as well. Now, with the next versions, I was also reading into some of the updates for Zignaly, and I saw a mention of a DAO. Now, this is an interesting shift that the industry is going through, sort of moving and delegating some of the, where the company is going through DAOs, and getting people more involved from users of the platform. Can you elaborate on what is the ZIG DAO, and how is that going to be an important part of the platform as you continue to grow?
Sure. So the current version is not the DAO. We are launching this improvement that we are beta testing right now. It's going to be based in centralized exchanges, but it's the base for not only the DAO, but the DeFi version. We are going to open, because now there is a lot of more opportunities other than trading, right? Now you can do lending, you can do validator, you can play with NFTs, you can, if tomorrow somebody is tokenizing real estate, you can participate in that. So we want to be open to all these opportunities, because as we say, maybe the market is flat, it doesn't work with your strategy. Okay, let's gonna go to this lending protocol. It's giving me 4%. I don't want risk. 4% is good enough. It's better than your money is there, right? So the reason why we are going DAO and why we are going DeFi, first, DeFi is because we really want to be able to offer these opportunities for everybody. And we know if we are in a centralized environment, it's going to be difficult. You need to deal with 13 things that in the decentralized world is more open, right? And again, we have all these options that we don't have in centralized exchanges. So we can aggregate lending protocol validators. We can participate in the Ethereum merge and make a pool with Ethereum for the people who want to stay. The possibilities are infinity. And the reason why we are doing a DAO, because we will not need to do a DAO for this, is because I built Zignaly for me. That's selfish. I wanted to have a platform when I can go put my money and have a return. And I don't need to worry about knowing about the last trending, the last tweet of Elon Musk or anything at all. Okay, I want just put my money and leave the money work. So I know a little bit about trading, not trading, but I know a little bit about trading. I might know a little bit about staking, but you cannot know everything in this world. There is a lot of things, and you cannot be updated as you require about everything. So we think that making a DAO will attract people who can share our mission and our vision, and they can participate. And maybe this guy is an expert in NFTs. and this other guy is an expert in a lending protocol and lending protocols in general. So we are opening the doors to all those who want to push the mission and vision of Zignaly to make these investment opportunities available for everybody everywhere.
Very exciting. I could definitely see how adding in DeFi, NFTs, and other financial products that aren't just regular trading strategies will open the doors for more users, and there should be a profit-sharing platform where some of these DeFi functionalities are more advanced and it takes a lot of time to learn.
Yes.
And there's people who have done that, and if they can share that knowledge in a profit-sharing situation, I feel like that would benefit all. So,
exactly.
Very cool. Looking forward to that, Bart. And do you have any time frame on the move to the next version that you spoke about in the DAO? Is that coming over the next few months or year?
I wish. So the next version, what we call Profit Sharing 2.0, is already we already have a private alpha. It's not even a beta, but we are spending 2 months to have everything because the backend is done. The technology is amazing. It worked until the last decimal of any accounting thing, and it's amazing. We are super excited. The community is super excited. The professional investor and family fund that we are talking with are super excited about this. And this probably in 2 months maximum is going to be finalized. And probably is going to be an open beta in the meantime, but we expect to have the final version in 2 months. After that, you need to keep working. Probably there is something that you need to fix here and there and get some feedback. We have built always based in the feedback of the users and the community, traders and investors. But after that, we are going to start working in the DeFi version. The good thing about the Profit Sharing 2.0 is that it's the base of Profit Sharing 3.0. We will have only to, instead of using account from centralized exchange, we are going to use wallet. But how we make the accounting, how we store the information. Before we talked about the transparency, one of the things that DeFi is going to do is that we are going to store in the blockchain the track record of the trader, because we really want to be transparent and we really want you to trust that we are transparent. Now we are, but you need to trust me that we are. But with the new version, you can go to the blockchain and you can say, hey, this day there is this record. I'm going to check if this is true because it was stored that day and this is the information that we have. So this is something that we plan to do. There is seven different layers that we are going to do with the DeFi version. After 2 months, we will start working on that.
Very cool. Looking forward to that, Bart. And for the viewers that want to learn about the profit sharing models and take a look at the leaderboards and how some of these funds are performing, what is the best way for them to learn more about that and to get involved in that?
So Zignaly.com is the way to the right place to be. In the next version, you don't even need to log in the platform. You are going to be able to see this marketplace directly from our site. And also we have a very active community in Discord. They are very involved with the project and ambassador program. So we are going to be with the DAO. So if anyone wants to participate more than just investing, and we have the doors open for everybody.
Sounds great. I will leave the website link and the Discord as well in the description box below. Thank you so much, Bart. All the best with all these updates on Zignaly, and looking forward to following up in the near future.
Thank you, Ashton. Happy to be here.